I know. Hey everybody, this is Robert here for the Redneck review, and today we're going to be going over Guardians of the Galaxy #6. With the, if you have watched the other reviews, you know that I am now a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. I absolutely love Brian Michael Bendis. He took, like I've always said, he took my favorite superhero team and made them cool again. And he's doing it again with Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this book is part of another ongoing storyline. You can't just jump into it without reading the other issues, but as far as the story, it's not bad. It's a little bit of a crossover story. I'm not a big fan of the crossover they're doing with, the Spawn people, Angela being one of them. But all in all, not a bad thing. Alright, it starts off back at the fight between Gamora and Angela. And we start off with, I am the Watcher. I have been tasked to watch and record the pivotal events of the Earth. For time beyond reckoning, I have observed the entire pageant of human history. I am never to act, only to observe, and no matter what struggles or horror I am forced to witness, I am content and honored by my task. For I am also witness to the great grandeur and beauty of the entire planet. But today terrifies me, because this should not be. She cannot be here. It is impossible. It is a sign of true trouble coming. And we hear in this other part, Peter, all that you have been through, and you still even not figured it out for yourself. And if you remember last time when we were talking, Peter Quill has gone to go see the only person who might have answers on the universe. That's what's going on here. Why Angela has been shown up in their universe. The Mad Titan, Thanos. Now, this is one of those stories that one of the things that doesn't make any sense. He's going to go for answers from probably one of the greatest evils in the Marvel Universe. But it really reflects a little bit on the ideology of Thanos. So let me get this to you. Just like we were going on there, have you not figured out for yourself that life is a cancer? That life is, by its definition, malignance. All life is capable of its destruction, then unavoidable death. It gives its tortures, then it takes itself away. This life punishes you, Peter Quill, at every turn. It has betrayed you since birth, and still you think it has value. Still you think that the lives of all the other bacterial-filled creatures of, oh my God, Peter Quill says, oh my God, Thanos, when I took the chance to come here, I wasn't ready for anything, but please, I beg you, not the Thanos one-man show. You came here, Thanos tells him, you came here to confirm your worst fears. And I have. The Earth is doomed. Doomed and subjugation. Doomed to annihilation. And for all your pains and efforts to protect it, it has doomed itself. He looks in with a gun and goes, oh yeah? He goes, thus selfish, immature animals on that mudslide home planet of yours may have ruined the entire galaxy, but they have surely doomed themselves. And you know all this because you know exactly how I know all this. It's why you came here, why you came to me. I know because I was witness. And we see Thanos just looking out from space because he can survive it, and he's seeing the dimensional divide. Apparently what happened in New Avengers. It was beautiful madness. The farther ripped time and space. How I can only guess. I'm sure they aren't even sure how. The Earth is now guilty of something so much worse than anything you or they have ever accused me of. I wonder which primate it was. Those Avengers, Reed Richards, the Inhumans. Perhaps a new mutation was born, and with it came nothing but ruin. It matters not who is to blame, for they will all suffer and pay. There is nothing you can do now, Peter Quill. Before this unnatural event, the entire galaxy would have been happy to ignore them, or sit back and laugh as the Earthers destroyed themselves. But now they have revealed themselves. They need to be controlled, or be done away with. So we see in this one Thanos' basic ideology of life, and it makes sense because he is the consort of death. And Peter Quill and him just bash on for a little bit longer when we see Peter just take his gun out and shoot him away. I mean, Star-Lord is awesome in mind. Anybody who can just take a gun to Thanos, awesome dude. Alright, well, we get back to the battle between Gamora and Angela, and the two girls are just going at it. You know, all you nerds out there, girl fight. This one actually is a fight to the finish. You know, we've got, you know, Gamora fighting back with her little lightsaber katana, Angela holding her own with a basic, you know, bastard model sword. That's the name of the actual sword, the actual type of sword. She can, the battle goes on and goes, yo, Gamora, it's Rocket. What's taking so daggone long? Hello, maybe she can't hear you. She can hear me fine, Stark. She doesn't like you to yibbits when she's working. Thing is, this shouldn't be that much of a toss around. Gamora is the best there is. This shouldn't even be close. She's having trouble, which means we're all in trouble. So you get the idea of how bad Gamora is. Well, she gets reinforcements from the guy. She's just fighting, you know, Angela, and she's not making any luck. I mean, this is an angel from heaven, basically. Obviously, it's going to beat a little green girl. Well, she gets reinforcements by Tony Stark in the Star-Lord's battlesuit, the Rocket Raccoon with his multiple ideas of guns, and Groot. I mean, you know, they come in there and they give her backup. And, you know, there's a real funny part in here where he goes, you know, we really need a battle cry. And Tony Stark goes, you can use the Avengers symbol. I don't care. More royalties for me. And we see all of them just come out. They run in, charge the battlefield here. Groot is coming, and he is going to just charge at her. Oh, she brings that sword out and slices Groot into a million pieces. Oh, I know, it's violent and terrible. But wait, he's Groot. He only needs a little water, and he can regenerate himself. Alright, well, again, Rocket tries his hand. You know, she killed him. He goes, no. She didn't kill him. He'll grow back. And she can deflect the beams with her sword. Not if I can grab some of... He goes. He tells him, you know, start firing at him. And I mean, Rocket and Star-Lord are just... Rocket and Stark are just going out, and they can't seem to get the upper hand. Gamora is still keeping on the assault, and she even manages to do some damage to her. I mean, you know, slice her a little bit. I realize this one looks a little, you know, in sexual right here, but it's not. I mean, everything is covered. It's just the way she's drawn, and that's why she's always been drawn. The Watcher is basically visible at this point. He goes, this is impossible. And Rocket is just going at it with... They're all still going out of their way to battle this chick. I mean, she's putting on a good show for the entire Guardians of the Galaxy, and she's not even trying. So, Angela's pretty tough, I gotta give her that, you know. Rocket tells Stark, take the shot. Crazy lady is on the ropes. I don't have it, he tells him. Gamora is all over her, and she isn't this isn't my usual gear. Don't tell me your problems. Just shoot. He goes, never mind, I think we're good. Because who should show up in the middle of this little endeavor? Drax the Destroyer comes in here, and he basically lets loose the beast on Angela. Knocks her through the side, through the moon, into the temple right there. But getting his second one, he goes, who is this one? And what is this place? Welcome to the legendary mysterious blue area of the moon. A pocket of atmosphere with an artificial yet self-replicating environment. They say it was created nearly 1 million years ago by an alien visitors. It's actually breathable. And Drax comes in and is attending to my affairs. They all think they've got the upper hand. They can finally take her into custody. But she jumps up, knocks Drax out, attacks Gamora, silences Rocket and Stark, And Rocket tries to come in there, level the playing field, puts the gun right up to her head, and basically, even though he is just right at her temple, he misses and accidentally shoots Drax the Destroyer. So she's got him. Things are not looking good. The last little bit of hope they have is gone. They don't know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, Tony Stark takes the shot and stuns her, and the rest of the Guardians basically open up with everything they got on her, and it knocks her out. We think she's dead, but everybody's like, well, what's going on? And all of a sudden, Peter Quill shows up. Because I just hit her with some lightning from my element gun. She lit up like, I don't know, what, is she dead? Who is she, he asks. She wasn't much for talking. And we see this on here. Peter basically knows what's going on, especially with the dimensional divide. He knows that this person isn't supposed to be here. And the Watcher reveals a little bit of it. He reveals himself to the Guardians. He says, her name is Angela. And that's all we know. And the Guardians are left to try and figure out what's going on here. And that's it. I mean, the Watcher says his words, and we're going on, and we're basically caught up to where we are now in the series. All in all, I like this story. I liked Angela. I love the art on it. The only things I'm going to take off for it is a $3.99 book, and there were too many advertisements. So that is going to bring the score for the story of Guardians of the Galaxy to a 4. The art, I am a big fan of this art of this book. It's one of the reasons why I continue to get it. There weren't too many advertisements, so you're getting your money's worth on the art. And basically the score is a 4.75 on the art. So thank you guys so much. Listen, if you have any comments about me or any of the comics we do for Redneck Reviews, please leave them below. Or if you have some for me or my fellow reviewer, Lane White, please address them to us. If you're going over if you have questions about a comic I'm going over, please address the comments to me. And if there's a question you have on Lane's scores or a question you have about any reviews we've done, please address it to Lane. This is Robert with Redneck Reviews. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.